Good evening, everyone. My voice is audible. Out of 43 students, only 24 has joined. How was your sessional exam? Sessional exam कैसा हुआ? Good. Okay. 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 So in last class, what did we discuss? We are discussing about various methods of irrigation, isn't it? We have discussed about various methods of surface irrigation and subsurface irrigation, isn't it? Okay, let me share. So in last class, we have where we left sprinkler irrigation is finished. Sprinkler irrigation system finished. Yes or no? Same sprinkler irrigation method खत्म हो गया.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in last class, we have discussed about sprinkler irrigation method, isn't it? So in this method, water is delivered through a pressurized pipe network to sprinkler nozzles or jets which spray the water into the air. And what type of crop is irrigated with this type of system? Yes, components of sprinkler. Sprinkler systems are usually there are some exceptions designed to apply water at a lower rate than the soil infiltration rate so that the amount of water infiltrated at any point depends upon the application rate and time of application, but not the soil infiltration rate.
Ma'am, you were
Okay.
discussing about drip irrigation, ma'am.
General classification of sprinkler system. Sprinkler systems are classified in two major types. One is rotating head or revolving sprinkler system. Second one is perforated pipe system. Components of sprinkler irrigation system. What are the components in sprinkler irrigation systems? It ha- it has one pump unit, one tubbing, coupler, sprinkler head, other accessories such as valves, bands, plugs, and risers. Okay, these things I have discussed, I think. Advantages of sprinkler: elimination of channels for conveyance, therefore no conveyance loss. Suitable to all types of soil except heavy clay. Suitable for irrigation crops where the plant population per unit area is very high. It is more suitable for oil seeds and other cereal and vegetable crops. Another methods of sprinkler irrigation system is water saving, closer control of water application, convenient for giving light and frequent irrigation, and higher water application efficiency. Next one, increase in yield, mobility of system may be all used in undulating area. It saves land as no one's example, etc. are required. Influences greater conductive microclimate. Less problem of clogging of sprinkler nozzles due to sediment water. Capacity of sprinkler system. There is one equation. We are discussing drip irrigation. Okay, let's go to the move to the drip irrigation. Drip irrigation, also known as trickle irrigation or micro irrigation, is an irrigation method which minimizes the use of water and fertilizer. These are the components of a drip irrigation system. Sedimentation tank. Okay, these things I have discussed. Now I have advantage, disadvantages. You study yourself. Yes. Another, there are some differences between convenient irrigation methods and drip irrigation systems. What are the differences? Let's see. Conventional irrigation method and drip irrigation system. So in case of water saving, lots of water is lost in conventional method, but in drip irrigation, 40 to 70% of water can be saved. 30 to 50% efficiency here in chicken type because losses are very high, and in drip irrigation it is 80 to 95%. Labor engaged per irrigation is higher in drip, and labor engaged is less. Okay. Weed disinfection is very high in case of conventional irrigation method. But in case of drip irrigation, less wetting of soil with infe- infestation is very less or almost nil. Here, concentration of salts increase and adversely affects the plant growth. Saline water cannot be used for irrigation. Next is frequent irrigation keeps the salt concentration within root zone below harmful level. Here, in case of disease and pest problems, in conventional type it is high, but in drip irrigation methods it is relatively less because of less atmosphere humidity. Okay. Next is suitable in different soil type. Deep percolation is more in light soil and with limited soil depth. Runoff loss is more in heavy soils. So these are some differences between drip irrigation and conventional irrigation method. Extent of water saving and increase in yield with drip irrigation system. Let's see the table. Okay, next is fertigation. What is fertigation? Fertigation. Fertigation is the process of application of water soluble solid fertilizer or liquid fertilizers through drip irrigation system. Okay, through fertigation, nutrients are applied directly to the wetted volume of soil immediately below the emitter where root activity is concerned. Oh, sorry, root activity is concentrated. Okay, and fertigation is practiced only in drip irrigation system. However, fertilizer solution can be added with sprinkler irrigation system also. So in this component, you can see this. There is a centrifugal pump. Here, there is one ditcher's pump. Ditcher's pump. This is the water supply. This pipe go to the directly water supply. Pipe for emptying container. These are the valves. These are the pipe or a filling container. And there is one tank for what? Fertilizer solution. So here it will go to the water supply. Here it is go to the sprinkler. So components of fertigation systems, it has one meter, one fertilizing tank with flow bypass, and third one is pressure bypass tank, and another is injection pump. Okay. So what are the advantages of fertigation? The fertilizer solution is distributed evenly in the irrigation network with the same uniformly as the irrigation water. The availability of nutrients, including micronutrients, is high. Therefore, the efficiency is very good. Next, the fertilizer system can also be used for other activities such as incorporating acid to flush and drip system. It eliminates the work of spreading fertilizer. Manual spreading of fertilizer causes soil compaction and it may lead to the damage of growing crop. Next, fertilizer placement is exactly to the root zone of plant and can be uniformly applied through drip irrigation system. All types of nutrients can be given simultaneously. Lower doses of fertilizer to be applied daily or weekly basis. That is a large number of split application to avoid. And there are 14 advantages. You at least remember 5 to 10. Spraying the liquid fertilizer is possible. Liquid fertilizer are immediately available to plants. Fertilizer's efficiency can be increased by 25 to 30%. And there are some limitations of fertigation. That means these are the disadvantages of irrigation. One is the fertigation system also has some limitations. The main one is the danger of poisoning. People who drink the irrigation water, particularly laborers, those who work in the farm. It is therefore necessary to warn the people in the field about drinking water separately and put up warning signs. The reverse flow water mixed with fertilizer must be prevented. Next is toxicity and contamination. Care must be taken whenever you apply fertilizer to the water supply system. And fertilizer suitability. Slow water soluble fertilizer such as superphosphate or calcium ammonium phosphate is not suitable because they are slowly water soluble fertilizer. This method is suitable for liquid fertilizers or those which are rapidly soluble in water. Corrosion. The metallic parts of the equipment are highly prone to corrosion. Sensitive parts of the equipment must be made out of corrosion resistant material and extra care be taken while filling the tanks. Keywords. Border irrigation. Yes, there are some another method of strip irrigation. Border irrigation system, check basin irrigation, furrow irrigation. Oh, sorry. Here the keywords is given. That means the definitions is given. Border of irrigation, check basin irrigation, furrow irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, drip irrigation, and fertigation. Okay. Next, water distribution system. Irrigation water may be applied to crops either by flooding in the field or by applying water beneath the soil surface, by spraying it under pressure or by applying it in drops. Selection of the suitable methods from among these methods depends on topography, soil condition, land preparation, type of soil. Water application method: surface, subsurface, sprinkler, and drip. And in surface, we have check basin, furrow, border. Check basin irrigation. Check basin irrigations or check basin irrigation or simply basin irrigation is the simplest available mode of irrigation and commonly practiced in India and other countries. India and other countries. The principle underlying this system involves dividing tile field or fennel into smaller unit distributed. So there are some distributed channels and there are some shakes. Shakes are given in every distributed channel. Okay. Smaller unit areas such as each has a nearly level surface. Method to apply water to check basins. There are two methods of supply irrigation water. irrigation water into check basins, namely direct and okay, let me check cascade. Direct method and cascade method. In the direct method, irrigation water is directly fed directly field from the field channel into the basins through ponds or bund breaks. Basin A is irrigated first and basin B. This was basin B. After filling the basin A, after filling the basin A, it will fill the basin B and then basin C. Okay. This method can be used in most types of crops and is also suitable for almost all types of soil. All type of soils. Okay. So on the other hand, namely the cascade method is suitable for sloping land. So remember the differences between two methods of applying water. One is your direct method and the next one is cascade method. In cascade method, it is suitable for sloping land where terraces are used. In this method, the irrigation water is supplied to the highest terrace and then allowed to flow to a lower terrace and so on. In figure, water is applied to tile terrace. See, in this figure, water is supplied to terrace A1 to the terrace A1 until the lower terrace A3 is filled. Thus, oh, what is this TLI? Water is diverted to terrace B1 and B2. So first it will go A, then it will go B. These are in make these are constructed in a sloping way so that first water will fill the A terrace A, then it will go down, flow down to the B, and then it will go to the C. Okay, this is cascade method of water supply. Next is furrow irrigation. Furrow irrigation method. In furrow irrigation method, we have the furrows are small parallel channels made to water for irrigation crops. The crops usually grown on the ridges between the furrows. And furrows may be round shape, it may be V shape, parabolic, and broad based furrows. And crops is grown in between the two furrows. This is the furrows, and here In between the furrows, crops are grown. Okay. So these furrows shape, it may be round, it may be V, it may be parabolic furrows, and it may be broad-based furrows. Border irrigation. Let me see how much is left. Efficiencies, irrigation efficiencies are there. So in border furrow, borders are long, uh, which are uniformly graded strips of land separated by arc. In contrast to the basin furrows, these bunds are not to contain water for ponding, but to guide the flow down to the earth. Okay, so in border strip irrigation, choice a method of irrigation. How can we choose that in what type of soil, which method of irrigation is suitable? Generally, it depends on natural condition of soil type of crops, what types of crops you are sowing, and level of technology that is available, previous experience with the practice of irrigation, and required labor inputs. Irrigation scheduling. Irrigation scheduling is the process used by irrigation system managers to determine a correct frequency. Irrigation scheduling. So these are the irrigation scheduling criteria. These are some irrigation scheduling criteria: soil water regime, climatological and plant indices, soil water regime, depletion of soil, soil moisture tension. It depends on cumulative fan evaporation, and plant indices are visual symptoms, soil sand, plant population, grassroot, plant water potential, canopy, indicator plants, and critical growth stages. So whenever I wanted to show some videos, what will happen? My recording is interrupted. That's why I cannot show video. Recording is not saved to my computer if I show videos. And if recording is not available, I'll not be able to uh, upload in YouTube. All the recordings which I have given to you, all are uploaded in YouTube, editive YouTube channel. Okay, civil. Yes, I can share some link. Soil water regime approach. These things are not very uh, important. That means, see, in different climatological approaches are this them like potential evapotranspiration. PH can be estimated by several technologies like lysimetric, energy balance, plant indices, visual plant symptoms. Soil consent. Okay, these things you study yourself. Next, I'm going to describe that I'm going to give you about irrigation efficiency. These are important things. Okay. So, irrigation efficiencies. These are important. Efficiency is the ratio of what? Water output to the water input. And it is generally expressed in percentage. Efficiencies are always expressed in percentage form. Input minus output is nothing but losses. And hence, if losses are more, output is less, isn't it? And therefore, efficiency will be less. Hence, efficiency is inversely proportional to the losses. If there is loss, that means output will be less. And if output will be less, efficiency is less. That's why efficiency is inversely proportional to the losses. Water is lost in irrigation during various process, and therefore there are different kinds of water irrigation efficiencies. These are: number one, efficiency of water conveyance. Next is efficiency of water application. Next is efficiency of water use. And efficiency of water storage, efficiency of water use, efficiency of water storage, efficiency of water distribution. So, efficiency of water conveyance, which is denoted by efficiency of water conveyance. It is generally determined. The mathematical symbol is eta c, eta suffix c. Okay, that is the mathematical symbol. It is the ratio of water delivered into the fields from the outlet point to the channel to the water entering to the channel as at its starting point. It may be represented by eta suffix c. It takes the conveyance or transit losses into consideration. So efficiency is denoted by WF divided by WR into 100, where eta suffix C is the water conveyance efficiency, W suffix S is the water delivered to the irrigated plot at supply channel, W suffix R is the water diverted from the source. So this is the mathematical expression of water conveyance efficiency. Next is efficiency of water application. It is the ratio of water stored in the root zone of crop to the quantity of water delivered at the field. It is denoted by eta suffix a, efficiency of water application. Efficiency of water application, it is denoted by eta suffix a equal to W S divided by WF into 100, where water efficiency and WS and WF is denoted as water absorbed, water stored at the root zone divided by water delivered to the farm. Similarly, efficiency of water use is denoted by eta suffix u, where eta mathematical expression given by this way. It is the ratio of water beneficially used, including leaching water to the quantity of water delivered. Next, efficiency of water storage and water distribution efficiency. And last one is water consumption. Okay, let me. So last one is consumptive use efficiency. It is given by ratio of consumptive use of water to the water depleted from the root zone. मतलब कितना कंजप्टिव यूज कर वाटर करेगा उसका रेशियो, that means water depleted from the root zone, and it is given by eta cu. Eta cu is the consumptive use efficiency, WC is the nominal consumptive use of water, and WD is the net amount of water depleted from the root zone. Next is water distribution efficiency. It is the efficiency which evaluates the degree to which the water is uniformly distributed throughout the root zone. Uneven distribution has many undesirable results. The more uniformly the water is distributed, the better will be the crop response. Efficiency of water use. It is the ratio of water beneficially used, including these things I have given. So you remember the water efficiencies. Okay, let me stop here. 30 students present. Let me note down your roll number. Bemisal Debarma.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
me so let me return to the meeting. Okay, so seriously, today is 10, 5, 21. So, today's video crew, are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Keonu Shotu, absent. Bemisal Lebarma,
Yes, ma'am.
Bemisal Lebarma,
Yes, ma'am.
present. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Marilyn,
Present, ma'am.
okay. Oniam,
Present, ma'am.
okay. Sensham,
Present, ma'am.
Jesila,
Present, ma'am.
Kejevito, Kejevito, absent. Wilson Debarma,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Yim Jangir Kichu, absent. Absent. Okay. Zoda SM, Zoda SM, absent. Benishan,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Christ Talk Show,
Yes, ma'am.
Deepak,
Yes, ma'am.
Gyani,
Present, ma'am.
Jason, Jason, Kasi, Kasi,
Ma'am, class is giving
Lachu,
exam.
what exam?
Practical, ma'am, backlog.
Catch. Today is absent. Okay. Pranay Chakravarti,
Ma'am, same.
same exam. Bangita Ekha, oh sorry, Bangia Ekha,
Yes, ma'am, present, ma'am.
okay. Rupasri, Rupasri, absent. Madhusmita,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Madhusmita,
Yes, ma'am.
Haloy, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Imliar Jamir, Imliangar
Present,
Jamir,
ma'am. Present,
yes,
ma'am.
okay. Pokhoto,
Present.
Khilitoli,
Present, ma'am.
Nakshimangla Jamir,
Present, ma'am.
Walishun Jamir,
Present, ma'am.
Kishan,
Present, ma'am.
Margak Mayak, Margak Mayang, do fast. 5 minutes left. Absent. Okay, Ming Kim Partin, Omid Panang, absent. Omid, Raju,
Present, ma'am.
Raj, okay. Phib, Phib, Tahun,
Present, ma'am.
Taba, okay, given.
Present, ma'am.
Lanu,
Present, ma'am.
Fika Choe, Likatago, Fika Choe, absent. Likatago, absent. Chei Ziveta Nenu,
Yes, ma'am.
Nanu Padung,
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Christina Nopi,
Present, ma'am.
Toko Totu, absent. Fabina,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Zosnalin Intipi, absent. Markar Ite and Puritemik.
Yes, ma'am. Present. Yes, ma'am.
Puritemik present. Okay, given.
Yes,
Markar
ma'am.
Ite, Markar Ite, absent. Okay, so you can leave. Thank you. Next class, I will discuss. I will continue in the next class. Okay, not today. Wednesday class. Today I'm not taking more classes.